If I could go back to 30, I'd change one thing, and it would have saved me 20 years. Not a bad stock pick, not a business deal gone wrong. It was a mindset mistake, and it cost me decades of freedom. I made my first million at 55, but I should have hit it at 35. That's 2 decades of compounding I'll never get back, and it's why I'm sharing this now, so you don't waste the same time I did. In the next few minutes, I'll give you the exact financial blueprint I wish someone handed me at 30, because regret is expensive, but this advice is free. 1. Not starting sooner. My single greatest financial regret is not starting earlier. At 30, you believe your greatest asset is your next paycheck. You're wrong. Your greatest asset is time. You tell yourself, I'll get serious about investing later. Later is the most expensive word in finance. Here's a story. When I was 30, a friend and I received a small inheritance. He bought a beautiful new car. I bought a tiny parcel of land on the edge of town. My friends thought I was a fool. For years, he drove his shiny car, and I owned a patch of dirt. But a funny thing happened. His car got old, needed repairs, and its value collapsed. My land, however, was in the path of progress. 10 years later, I sold it for 20 times what I paid. His car was in a junkyard. Lesson: the power of compounding is a force of nature. If you start investing just $1,000 a month at age 30 with a modest 6% return, you could have nearly $1.4 million by age 65. Wait until 40, and you'll have to save more than double that each month to catch up. Pro tip: treat every dollar you earn at 30 as a seed. Open a brokerage account today, not next month, now. Plant as many seeds as you possibly can immediately. 2. Relying on a single paycheck. My second regret was believing the lie of the single paycheck. For years, I thought the path to wealth was climbing the corporate ladder. Get a good job, work hard, get a raise. But here's the truth. That is a path to a comfortable life. It is not the path to true wealth. The wealthy don't rely on a single employer. They build a financial table with many legs. If one gets kicked out, the table stands. At 30, my table had one leg, my salary. I knew a teacher in her 40s. She loved her job, but it didn't pay well. Her passion was baking bread. Instead of just accepting compliments, she started a small subscription service delivering fresh bread to her neighbors. It started small. Then she offered classes. Then she wrote an e-book. Eventually, her bread business made more than her teaching salary. She had become an income architect. Lesson: your job is not to just earn income, but to build income streams. The average millionaire has multiple. It is your greatest defense against instability and your biggest accelerator for wealth. Pro tip: don't quit your job. Build alongside it. What is your bread? What skill can you monetize? Can you consult, create, or build a brand online? Start a side business no matter how small. 3. Buying liabilities, not assets. For the first 15 years of my career, I spent money on things to impress people. A nicer apartment, better suits, expensive dinners. This is the trap of lifestyle inflation. It's a dream killer. If I were 30 again, every purchase would have to pass one simple test. Is this an appreciating asset or a depreciating asset? An appreciating asset puts money in your pocket. Stocks, real estate, a business. A depreciating asset takes money out of your pocket. A new car, designer clothes, the latest phone. The wealthy focus their capital on appreciating assets. Everyone else spends their money on depreciating assets. Think back to my story. The car was a depreciating liability. The land was an appreciating asset. It really is that simple. Lesson: you must have a formal plan. Your goal should be to use the income from your appreciating assets, your stocks, your businesses, to pay for your luxuries. Build the machine first. Then the machine can pay for your lifestyle. Pro tip: aim to save and invest at least 15% of your income. The ambitious push for 30% or more. Before you buy that new $60,000 car, ask yourself, what could this $60,000 become if I invested it in an S&P 500 index fund? 4. Chasing excitement. Strategy is useless without the right mindset. My final mistake was confusing wealth building with excitement. Real wealth building is not a lottery ticket. It's a long, slow, and often boring process. That's why so few people succeed. They chase get-rich-quick schemes. They get scared by market dips and sell at the bottom. They lose patience. I remember a colleague who poured his savings into a hot tech stock. For a few months, he looked like a genius, but then the bubble burst. The company was a fraud, and he lost everything. During that time, I was methodically putting money into a diversified portfolio. It was incredibly boring, but while his fortune vanished, mine quietly grew. Lesson: 3 out of 4 millionaires say that regular, consistent investing over a long period was the key to their success. They didn't time the market. They just showed up month after month and invested. Your job in your 30s is not to hit a home run. It is to get on base consistently. Pro tip: automate your investments. Set up automatic transfers to your brokerage account and retirement accounts with every paycheck. Treat your savings like a tax you pay to your future self first. This removes emotion and builds the discipline for you. So here is the blueprint I wish I had at 30. 1. Start now. Your greatest ally is time. Every day you wait is a tax on your future. 2. Become an income architect. Never rely on a single paycheck. Build multiple streams of income. 3. Buy assets, not liabilities. Fill your life with things that grow in value, not things that lose it. 4. Embrace the boring. Real wealth is built with discipline and patience, not excitement. I can't get my 20 years back, but you can learn from my regrets. The decisions you make this year will echo for decades. The good news: your future is yet unwritten. Don't wait. Start building your money machine today. To help you, I've summarized these lessons on a one-page financial blueprint. The link is in the description. Download it for free and review it every week. And if you want to continue your journey with life-changing financial wisdom, if you found this helpful, imagine what's coming next. I'm revealing the 5 most profitable decisions I made after 60 in the next video. So hit subscribe and don't miss it.